All right, there it is. We got the cherry picker, borrowed from a friend. Hell yeah. And this is how she looks right now. Getting her ready to come out. Only thing that's left to do is unbolt the transmission bolts, undo the starter down there. There's not really a clear line of sight. Oh, nope, there it is, right there. And then the motor mounts. And then she's coming up. The plan is, when I get it out, we're gonna go ahead and just take the heads off and take a look underneath and see how it looks, see if anything's salvageable. Head gasket blew, you can honestly see some evidence of that right there. And on that side too. I'm gonna get the engine out today. I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight right now and try to find a dolly to put the thing on, so we have some way to wheel it around the garage and work on it. I imagine this thing won't be light. Alright guys, just got back from Harbor Freight. I'm on my way back from Harbor Freight. Got the dollies and a couple other things. I also got a chain and some links to connect the chain, because I don't have anything to hook the motor, you know, to wrap around the motor to pull it. But so I got that, and I'm just on my way now to my brother's house to grab some wobbly sockets. And then we're gonna go head over to the house and do just the last little couple things that I need to do to get the motor ready to be pulled out. And then probably around noon today we'll be ready to start pulling on the thing. Yeah, I'll just keep you guys updated. We got the thing out. Okay, so we got the engine out of the car. I started pulling the valve cover and the rockers off and all that stuff yesterday. Right now, we got all the rockers off and we got them all set kind of neatly right here. And I'm working on getting the harmonic balancer off. I think I'm just gonna do a little time lapse probably of me pulling off the harmonic balancer. I'm not really gonna go over a lot of this stuff in depth. I'm just gonna leave a link in the description to the best YouTube engine pull, the best engine pull video I've seen on YouTube to date, and I've watched quite a few of them because I've gone through this quite a few times. But anyway, I got the harmonic balancer pulley from AutoZone. It's just the Chrysler harmonic balancer puller, and I got it all rigged up here, and I'm backing it up with that extension. I just kind of have it shoved through these two things. You can back it up. You just want to make sure you don't let the pulley turn off of the top dead center mark, because you're gonna, ideally when you're pulling this off, you're gonna want to have all your timing marks all lined up. And I'll leave a link to another video that goes over all that stuff and all that, you know, because I'm not going to go over all this stuff in depth, but I am going to go ahead and start the time lapse right now. got it off of there. Makes us plenty of room to go ahead and remove all these outer timing cover bolts. And I have a feeling there's going to be a mess of coolant spilling out of this thing when I do take that off, but oh well, there's not a lot I'm going to be able to do about that. So here we go. We have hit the first snag here. We have, I have stripped out that bolt right there. As you can see, I've already started to drill it out a little bit, but as I was drilling it out, I changed my mind. And I remembered something. Something I've seen from all the Instagram machinists and stuff like that. Well, I decided I'm gonna try to weld a bolt and a washer on. Not in that order, but a washer and then a bolt onto there, and then try to take it out that way. I don't know if it's gonna work. We're gonna find out. But I went ahead and went down to my brother's house and grabbed his welder. Let's turn on my dome light while I'm over here. It's always good to leave those on. Grab my brother's welder. And we're gonna go ahead and give this a whirl. Alright, we got the welder set up. I got it grounded to the exhaust header over there. I don't know if that's gonna fly, but we're gonna try that first. Just gonna go ahead and try to strike an arc here. Fine. Hey, it's working. I'm not gonna lie, I had my doubts. I didn't think grounding it to the exhaust header was gonna work. We'll see how this whole plan comes together, actually, before I start getting too excited. Try this actually instead. Look at that. Friggin' worked. Hell yeah. Shit, I was not gonna let that be my hang up, but I'll be honest, I did not think that was gonna work. Dude, this is the first bolt that's giving me any trouble. I could not believe that it went ahead and just stripped right out. You could probably see in the time lapse. I don't know if I had it time lapsing right at that time actually, but anyway, that just goes to show you, don't be afraid to try something new, man. If you've seen it work before, it might work for you, you know, just go ahead and try it. But didn't think that was gonna work. There's, you know, always make sure there's a plan B though. And now that that's out of the way, we reveal the last bolt that was hanging on there. Go ahead and set you guys back up and unscrew that puppy, and this thing should be popping right off. Well, I'd say that was a minimal mess. Most videos, the shit pours out of there when you take that damn thing off. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Join me on the next installment of Guy with Tools Fixes Truck, where I take the heads off of the engine. Anyway, like, subscribe, stay tuned.